connects humans to humans and companies to companies. It provides increase in both friendships and profits. The heart of the world trade beats in these fairs. The economical size of the World Fair industry is $600 billion US. Most of it comes from the value added to the sectors. These fairs directly or indirectly supply services and to the cities they are organized in. Although Turkey has a share of 1% of the world's trade, unfortunately, its share of World's Fair industry is only 0.1%. The main reason of it is the lack of a modern fair field in Turkey with enough capacity to host worldwide international fairs. Istanbul, a city bringing two continents together, located at the intersection of the oldest world trade routes and with a unique geographical power as the natural center of a very wide region, cannot turn into a real fair city due to the reasons like the lack of total fair field capacity and the insufficient stand size per fair. There isn't a single fair field with 100,000 square meters covered area, even in Istanbul, currently hosting more than the half of the fairs organized in our country. However, when the capacity problem is solved and services at international standards are provided, the market share of our country in the World's Fair industry will increase from 5 to 10 times in the middle and long term. When the companies attending to the fairs organized in the city and their customers are studied, it's clearly seen that the lack of a fair field in the Asian side of the city is a serious problem. Now, right at this very point, Maltepe, the rising value of Istanbul, is coming forward with its modern and innovative face and with hard-working and entrepreneur human resources. Maltepe is in the perfect location thanks to its transportation possibilities such as highways with E5, coastal road and TEM routes, railways, maritime lines, and airways with Sabiha Gökçen Airport, all added to the rich forests and the beautiful the island's view of the town. The MEXPO Center, to be built in Maltepe, is aiming to be the biggest fair field and the most important trade center of a market with 4.5 billion people living in 150 countries where Europe, Asia, and Africa meet. MEXPO Center is setting off with the perspective of becoming one of the 10 biggest fair fields in Europe by hosting more than 200 fair and exhibitions, 20,000 attending companies, and more than 5 million visitors annually. In short, MEXPO Center is aiming to make Istanbul an important fair city for Europe, Asia, and Africa geography with an innovative partnership model in which all parties win and with a method focused on the market growth. Here, because of all these reasons, MEXPO Center, to be built in Maltepe as an international fair, congress, and social center, is a strategically important project, highly adequate for the 2023 vision of the Turkish economy. Scientific studies show that properly managed fairs provide 10 to 12 times increase to the market turnover and the economy of their regions. MEXPO Center will provide jobs to more than 20,000 people annually and constant employment to 600 people by creating an annual $1.5 billion economical contribution to Maltepe, Istanbul, and the Turkish economy. MEXPO Center, with 100,000 square meters at the first stage, 150,000 square meters at the second stage, and with the possibility to reach 200,000 square meter capacities in case of need, will be equipped with up-to-date technology and will become the best smart fair field of the region. Besides, MEXPO Center will earn the title of the one and the only green fair field of Turkey, thanks to the importance given to the environmental planning. MEXPO Center will also come forward as a social habitat where cultural, artistic, and sportive organizations will take place as an addition to its fair and Congress Center activities, with sustainable politics and with an understanding of centering people. MEXPO Center, the biggest of the existing fair fields, will earn an important place in the annual calendar of major corporations, thanks to its multi-purpose halls, technical infrastructure, high parking capacity, congress and accommodation infrastructure, adequate spaces for cultural and artistic organizations, and the synergy will be created by all these elements. Now is the time to realize a great project like this that will revitalize our economy, by bringing out the real potential in Maltepe, Istanbul, and Turkey. Let's make this dream come true all together.